Welcome to What If. Today, we're diving into a world where Earth has something totally different rings, like Saturn. Imagine looking up and seeing giant, sparkling bands stretching across the sky. But would having rings be just a pretty sight? Or would it actually change life on Earth? Let's find out. 1. What would the rings look like? Earth's rings would be similar to Saturn's but a bit smaller, and they'd be made of ice, dust, and small rocks. These rings would look different depending on where you are in the world. Near the equator, they'd appear as a bright line that arches across the sky. Farther north or south, you'd see the rings at an angle, giving a beautiful, curved effect in the sky. 2. How would they affect day and night? The rings would actually change how much sunlight reaches Earth. During the day, they'd reflect sunlight and cast shadows, which might cause cooler temperatures in certain areas. At night, they'd reflect moonlight, giving us brighter, silver-lit nights like a built-in nightlight for the entire planet. 3. Impact on weather and climate. With less sunlight in certain parts of the world, some regions could get a bit cooler. This might even affect global weather patterns. Some areas might experience milder summers or cooler winters, depending on how the rings cast their shadows. Scientists think this could even change ocean currents and weather systems. 4. Space travel and satellites. The rings wouldn't be all beauty and mystery, they'd also be a huge obstacle. Satellites would have to avoid the rings or orbit higher above them, making space missions and GPS systems more challenging. For space agencies, navigating through the rings would be like dodging a field of rocks and ice. 5. Cultural impact. People throughout history have gazed up at the stars and made stories about what they see. Imagine the myths, legends, and art that would have been inspired by Earth's rings. They'd be part of human culture, like how we think of the moon today, but even more dramatic. So, what if Earth had rings like Saturn? It'd be a blend of beauty, science, and challenge, from unique views and climate changes to a new set of challenges for space travel. Earth with rings would be a fascinating new world.